In this TeamWork 5 employee tutorial, I'm going to show you how to navigate the features of your home page. Your home page is basically a snapshot of your day's activities. To do that, make sure you're on your home page by going to the top menu bar and clicking on Home. Once you arrive at your home page, make sure you're looking at the date that you would like to look at. Your home page will automatically open on the current date. You can go forwards by clicking on the forward arrow, or backwards by clicking on the backward arrow, or you can select a specific date from the calendar icon. I'm going to choose a different date that has more data on it. And now you can see the chart has filled in. This chart is a quick glimpse of the shifts for that day and whether or not someone has been scheduled to work those shifts. So the blue bars are assigned shifts and the orange bars are empty shifts, which means that you probably need to get someone in to cover them ASAP. If you look up at the top left corner of that chart, you'll see a tab that says Schedule, and it has a blue 5 and an orange 2. That is a quick glimpse of the total number of scheduled shifts and the total number of empty shifts. If you scroll down, you'll see a chart with those shifts in it. You can see the station, the employee, the date, the start and end time, and the hours. As you can see, those two middle shifts don't have an employee assigned to them. If I scroll back up, you have 3 other tabs next to your Schedule tab. I'm going to go ahead and click on Absent/On. This section is giving you a glimpse of who has worked today, who may have missed their shift, who worked, who wasn't scheduled, who was scheduled, all of that information. So you can see the employee versus, which is kind of their status, the shift, and all of that information, and the time. Now these 3 employees are marked as absent because they didn't clock in. If an employee was currently working, that box would still be orange, but it would say on if they were scheduled to work. If an employee is currently working who was not scheduled to work, that orange box will say not scheduled in it. If you look up at that Absent/On tab, you'll see that there's a red 3 next to Absent/On. That's letting you know that you have 3 people who are not working their scheduled shift. If those people were currently working a shift that they were scheduled to work, that would be a green box with a 3 in it. Your next tab is your Leave tab. I'll go ahead and click on Leave. And now you can see any upcoming leave days and requests for your employees. The left-hand column is the leave requests that have not been granted or denied yet. As you can see, there's nothing in that column. If there was an open leave request, that's where it would appear. The right-hand column is your granted column. That's letting you know who's going to be off because they have granted leave requests coming up. If you look at that top Leave tab, you can see that there's a blue 1 next to it. That's letting you know you have 1 approved leave request coming up. If you had an open leave request coming up, that would be a red 1. If you want to go and deal with an open leave request right now or look at more details for a granted one, you can click on Requests or Granted, either one, and TeamWork 5 will take you to your Leave section. Now you can see what dates have been requested, which ones have been granted, and which ones have been denied. To go back to your home page, go to your top menu bar and click on TeamWork, and select Home at the bottom of that drop-down menu. And now you're back on your home page. Again, it will automatically take you to the current date, so if that's not the date that you want, be sure and change it. Your final tab is your Collaboration tab. I'm going to go ahead and click on Collaboration. Collaboration is your way of communicating with your employees. The left-hand column is showing your messages. As you can see, there's 1 message in there. And your right-hand column is showing upcoming events. And there are 2 upcoming events. If you look at your Collaboration tab, you'll see there is a blue 1 letting you know you have 1 message and a green 2 letting you know you have 2 events. To go back to your schedule, you can click on Schedule, and that'll take you to the graph and the chart. And that's how you can navigate the information shown on your home page. To learn more about your TeamWork 5 account, check out the next video.